Psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior. It seeks to understand how we think, feel, and act both as individuals and within groups. From exploring emotions to analyzing decision making, psychology covers a vast range of topics. By studying psychology, we gain insights into why people behave the way they do, what motivates us, and how our minds process information. This foundational understanding sets the stage for exploring the many branches and applications of psychology in daily life. Roots of psychology can be traced back to ancient civilizations, where philosophers pondered the nature of the mind. However, psychology became a formal science in the late 19th century, with pioneers like Wilhelm I establishing the first psychology laboratory. Over time, different schools of thought emerged, such as behaviorism, psychoanalysis, and humanism, each offering unique perspectives on human behavior. Understanding this history helps us appreciate how psychology has evolved and continues to shape our understanding of ourselves. Psychology is a diverse field with many branches. Clinical psychology focuses on diagnosing and treating mental health issues. Cognitive psychology studies how we think, learn, and remember. Developmental psychology examines how people grow and change throughout life. Social psychology explores how we interact with others, while industrial organizational psychology applies psychological principles to the workplace. Each branch offers valuable insights into different aspects of human experience. Psychologists rely on the scientific method to study the mind and behavior. This involves making observations, forming hypotheses, conducting experiments, and analyzing results. By using this systematic approach, psychologists can draw reliable conclusions and build a body of knowledge that helps us understand ourselves and others. The scientific method ensures that psychological findings are based on evidence rather than guesswork or intuition. One of the oldest debates in psychology is whether our behavior is shaped more by genetics nature or by our environment and experiences nurture. Most psychologists now agree that both play important roles. Our genes provide a blueprint, but our upbringing, culture, and personal experiences also influence who we become. This interplay between nature and nurture is central to understanding human development and behavior. Emotions are a key part of our psychological experience. They influence our thoughts, decisions, and relationships. Psychologists study emotions to understand how they arise, how we express them, and how they affect our well-being. From happiness and sadness to anger and fear, emotions are complex and can be shaped by both internal and external factors. Learning about emotions helps us manage them more effectively in daily life. Cognitive psychology explores how we process information, solve problems, and make decisions. It looks at mental activities like perception, memory, language, and reasoning. By understanding these processes, psychologists can help people improve learning, memory, and problem-solving skills. Cognitive psychology also sheds light on why we sometimes make errors in thinking and how we can overcome them. Personality refers to the unique patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that make each person distinct. Psychologists have developed various theories to explain personality, such as Freud's psychoanalytic theory, trait theories, and humanistic approaches. Understanding personality helps us appreciate individual differences and can guide personal growth and relationships. Learning is a fundamental aspect of psychology. Classical conditioning, discovered by Pavlov, shows how we can learn through association. Operant conditioning, introduced by Skinner, explains how rewards and punishments shape behavior. Observational learning highlights the importance of watching and imitating others. These concepts help us understand how habits form and how behavior can be changed. Memory allows us to store and retrieve information. Psychologists study how memories are formed, stored, and recalled. Sometimes we forget things due to interference, decay, or retrieval failure. Understanding memory processes can help us improve our ability to remember important information and reduce forgetfulness. Developmental psychology examines how people grow and change from infancy through old age. Theories by Piaget, Erikson, and others outline stages of cognitive, emotional, and social development. Each stage presents unique challenges and opportunities for growth. Understanding these stages helps us support healthy development at every age. Social psychology explores how our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by others. Concepts like conformity, obedience, and group dynamics show how we are shaped by social forces. Understanding social influence helps us navigate relationships, work environments, and society as a whole. Motivation drives our actions and choices. Psychologists study what motivates us, from basic needs like food and safety to higher goals like achievement and self-fulfillment. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a well-known theory that explains how our needs influence our behavior. Understanding motivation can help us set and achieve personal goals. Stress is a common part of life, but how we cope with it can make a big difference in our well-being. Psychologists study the sources of stress and effective coping strategies such as problem-solving, relaxation, and seeking support. Learning to manage stress helps us maintain mental and physical health. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Psychologists work to reduce stigma and promote understanding of mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and schizophrenia. Early intervention and support can make a significant difference in recovery and quality of life. Raising awareness helps create a more compassionate society. There are many approaches to treating psychological issues, including cognitive behavioral therapy, psychoanalysis, and medication. Therapists work with individuals to develop coping skills, change negative thought patterns, and improve overall well-being. Understanding the range of therapies available can help people find the support they need. Psychological disorders are conditions that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. Common disorders include anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. Psychologists use diagnostic criteria to identify and treat these conditions, helping individuals manage symptoms and lead fulfilling lives. Psychologists play a vital role in society. They conduct research, provide therapy, and work in schools, hospitals, businesses, and communities. Their work helps improve mental health, enhance learning, and solve social problems. By applying psychological principles, psychologists make a positive impact on individuals and society. Psychologists use a variety of research methods to study behavior, including experiments, surveys, case studies, and observations. Each method has strengths and limitations, but together they provide a comprehensive understanding of psychological phenomena. Good research design is essential for drawing accurate conclusions. Ethical considerations are crucial in psychological research and practice. Psychologists must respect participants' rights, ensure confidentiality, and avoid harm. Ethical guidelines help protect individuals and maintain trust in the field. Understanding ethics is essential for responsible psychological work. Culture shapes our beliefs, values, and behaviors. Psychologists study how cultural differences influence everything from communication styles to mental health. Recognizing cultural influences helps us appreciate diversity and provide more effective support in a globalized world. Biological psychology examines how the brain, nervous system, and hormones influence behavior. Advances in neuroscience have revealed how brain structures and chemicals affect emotions, memory, and decision-making. Understanding the biological bases of behavior helps us connect the mind and body. Sensation is the process of receiving information from the environment, while perception is how we interpret that information. Psychologists study how our senses work and how perception can be influenced by expectations, experience, and context. Understanding sensation and perception helps explain why people experience the world differently. Language is a powerful tool for communication and thought. Psychologists study how we acquire language, use it to express ideas, and understand others. Communication skills are essential for building relationships and resolving conflicts. By understanding language and communication, we can improve our interactions with others. Intelligence is the ability to learn, reason, and solve problems. Psychologists have developed various tests to measure intelligence, but there is debate about what intelligence really means. Some believe in a single general intelligence, while others argue for multiple intelligences. Understanding intelligence helps us recognize different strengths and abilities. Psychological assessments are tools used to evaluate mental health, personality, and cognitive abilities. These include interviews, questionnaires, and standardized tests. Assessments help psychologists diagnose issues, plan treatments, and track progress over time. People often behave differently in groups than when alone. Group psychology examines phenomena like groupthink, leadership, and social roles. Understanding group behavior helps us work better in teams and avoid common pitfalls in group decision-making. Applied psychology uses psychological principles to solve real-world problems. This includes areas like education, health, business, and sports. By applying what we know about the mind and behavior, psychologists help improve performance, well-being, and quality of life. Psychology continues to evolve with advances in technology and research. New fields like neuropsychology and positive psychology are expanding our understanding of the mind. As we learn more, psychology will play an even greater role in addressing global challenges and improving human well-being. Psychology offers valuable insights into the human mind and behavior. By understanding psychological principles, we can improve our lives, relationships, and communities. Whether you're interested in personal growth, helping others, or simply understanding yourself better, psychology provides tools and knowledge to make a positive difference. The journey of understanding psychology is ongoing, and there's always more to discover.